Welcome back to the Grambling State Dynasty, guys. Our Tigers continue their homestand and welcome the 1-3 Arkansas Razorbacks to the hole. The Tigers have 3 prospects on campus today: strong safety Craig Manning, outside linebacker Eric Sells, and free safety Antoine Nugent. First quarter action, Harper takes a delay, finds a lane on the right, cuts upfield, and picks up 6. Next play, Hyatt drops back. He stands tall in the pocket and drops a dime to Warren on the sideline for 21. Later in the drive, Hyatt with a deep drop and then decides to take off. He finds a lane on the right and gains 8. Then Hyatt with the play action. He rolls right and throws a dart to Newton. He turns upfield, picks up 14, but the drive was stalled. Arkansas settles for 3. And here come your Tigers. Brooks takes the handoff up the middle, makes a cut, and gains 8. Then Austin goes to the air, hitting Gunn on the curl route. He spins upfield and picks up 14. Later in the drive, Austin drops back. It hits Chad Terrell on the slant. He drops his shoulders and stiff arms his way to a 22-yard pickup. Next play, Brooks takes a sweep left, finds a huge lane and gets tripped up after gaining 7. Next play, CB23 gets the rock and bowls his way up the middle for a gain of 11. Then Brooks would cap it off with this 1-yard run into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! After the Razorbacks go 3 and out, Brooks comes out running hard. He hits the middle and bulldozers ahead for 11. Then Austin drops back and threads the needle to Bradford across the middle for 11. Later in the drive, Austin drops back again, and he loads up and hits Terrell in the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! What a pitch and catch by the seniors. Arkansas's offense back on the field. Hyatt goes back to the air, hitting Anderson on the outside for a gain of 17. Then on first, Harper takes the handoff left, bounces it outside, follows his blockers, and hits the sideline. He picks up 22 yards. It's 3rd and long for the Razorbacks. Hyatt drops back, stands tall in the pocket, tries to go deep, but gets picked off by Ron Bennett, and he brings it back to the 20-yard line. The no-fly zone strikes again. And the Tigers look to capitalize. Austin drops back and hits Gunn on the curl. He spins ahead and picks up 16. Then on 3rd and short, Austin takes the option right, cuts it back to the left, and picks up a nice gain. Next play, Austin goes back to the air, tries to force a pass across the middle, but gets picked off by McDuffie, but the Razorbacks couldn't capitalize. Tigers take back over. Austin drops back, rolls to his right, and turns upfield. He's got tons of green in front of him, and he's finally pushed out after picking up 20. A few plays later, freshman Kevin Easley takes the counter right, cuts inside, and picks up 7. Next play, Austin drops back, and he's looking to go into the end zone, but gets picked off by Hernandez in the back of the end zone. What a play. Check out this catch by the safety. And here comes Arkansas. Hyatt with the quick drop and throws a dangerous pass to Anderson for 8 yards. Later drive, Harper takes a delay left, gets a great block downfield, and fights ahead for 16. Then the back would get it one more time. He takes a sweep left, cuts back, and drops his shoulders to pick up 12. The drive was stalled. Arkansas set up for a long field goal, but he pushes it left. No good. Tigers offense comes out throwing. Austin hits easily on the screen. He cuts inside and picks up 11. Then Austin drops back. He feels the pressure, so he rolls out left. He sets his feet and throws a dot to Gunn on the sideline for 16. Check out the toe drag from the senior. Next play, Charlie Brooks hits the hole up the middle and bulls his way to a 9-yard gain. Later in the drive, Brooks finds a huge lane on the right, finds some space. Now it's 1st and goal Tigers. Next play, Brooks gets his 2nd end zone visit on the day. Touchdown, Grambling! The Tigers are rolling. It's 21-3. Then before the half, Hyatt drops back, finds a running lane, and takes off. He sheds 1 tackle, stiff arms another, bounces off 1 more, and gets brought down after picking up 16. 44 ticks left in the half. Hyatt drops back, has tons of time in the pocket, moves to his right, tries to take off, but Torian Ray gets the sack, and the Razorbacks would settle for 3. And that would send us into halftime. The Tigers are up 21-6. Austin has thrown 2 interceptions, and Joel Thomas is out of the game with back spasms. Let's see if the Tigers can keep it going in the second half. Starter 3rd, Paxton is back deep to return the kick. He starts up the seam, finds a huge lane, and he's off to the races. Jordan Paxton goes 106 yards to the house. Touchdown, Grambling! And the Razorbacks will look to answer. Hyatt with the play action, and he hits Manson wide open across the middle. He turns upfield and picks up 20. Then on 3rd and long, Hyatt goes back to the air and tries to go across the middle, but he is picked off by the captain, Josh Carey. That's the second pick on the day for the G-Men. And the Tigers look to turn turnovers into points. Brooks takes the handoff, cuts back, makes a cut, and turns upfield for a huge gain. Then Austin drops back, rolls to his left, turns the corner, weaves, and picks up 11 in the first. 2 plays later, Austin drops back and hits Terrell on the drag. He turns it upfield and picks up another 17 yards. Next play, Austin hits easily on the screen. He follows his blockers and turns on the speed. The freshman gets tripped up at the 2. Then CB23 walks into the end zone for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Grambling! The blowout is on. It's 35-6. Next Arkansas possession, Hyatt drops back and hits Manson across the middle. He gets upfield and picks up 18. Then Hyatt goes back to the air, connecting with Warren wide open behind the defense for a huge gain. Arkansas inside the red zone. Next play, the senior quarterback drops back, tries to roll right, but Torian Ray is there for his 2nd sack on the day. Then on 3rd and long, Hyatt goes back to the air, hitting Manson. He breaks the tackle, turns upfield, and gains 10. Razorbacks settle for another field goal. Next Tigers possession, Austin goes to the air. He threads the needle to Sean Edwards across the middle. He picks up 15. Then CB23 takes the handoff left, finds a lane, drops his shoulders, and gains 11. Later drive, Austin connects with Easley coming out of the backfield. He makes a cut, gets upfield, and picks up 18. Next play, Austin goes back to the air, hitting Bradford across the middle for 9 yards. 2 plays later, Chris King is in the game. He keeps the option right and jumps into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! 42-9 is your score. After another Razorbacks 3 and out, Austin goes back to the air, hitting Gunn across the middle, and he picks up 13. Next play, PA2 drops back, moves around in the pocket, and decides to take off. Phil Austin gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! After 2 garbage time touchdowns by the Razorbacks, Hyatt drops back, tries to go outside, but is picked off by James Herron, and he is gone. Touchdown, Grambling! Then after a Razorbacks 3 and out, Paxton back deep for the punt. He starts left, cuts it back right, and he turns on the Jets. He cuts inside, then back out, and he is gone. Jordan Paxton goes 82 yards to the house. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers defense forces another 3 and out, and Paxton is back deep to receive the punt. He starts left, bounces it back right, and no, this is not a replay. Jordan Paxton turns the corner, and he is gone. This time he's going 71 yards to the house. Touchdown, Grambling! And that would seal the deal. The Tigers win going away 70-23. Rough day for Phil Austin, 24 of 35 for 294, 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions. Charlie Brooks carried the load today, 21 carries for 153 yards and 3 scores. Phil Austin had 57 yards and a touchdown. Out wide, Rob Bradford led the way with 6 grabs. Chad Terrell had 3 grabs and a touchdown. On defense, Josh Carey had a huge day. 25 tackles, 2 sacks, and an interception. Torian Ray chipped in with 2 sacks. Maynard and Goff each had a sack apiece. Shout out to Ron Bennett and James Herron for their interceptions, but player of the game has to go to Jordan Paxton. He had a kickoff return and 2 punt returns for a touchdown. Well, the win streak stays alive, and next up is the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. Coming up in the Tigers Den podcast, we'll welcome the newest members to the recruiting class and scout Mississippi State. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.